Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. First of all, I just want to say thank you once again to Sue Bowler, who came in a few weeks ago. We had a chat, and we had a chat for quite a long time, and then we put together the show and for last week's show, and it was a 40-minute interview I did with Sue. So like I say, it was a lot longer than that. We cut it down to 40 minutes, but it was really good content, really good information, and I really enjoyed talking to her. So if you've not seen that show yet, head over to that at some point, have a look. I'd say it's 40 minutes, so you might want to grab a cuppa or a three-course meal. It's 40 minutes. So yeah, really, really good advice. So thank you, Sue, once again. And who knows, Sue might join us again in the future to show us how to make a Sue Bowler original. Maybe. Right, now today, the day of filming is Black Friday. By the time you watch this, it's going to be December, the 1st of December if you're watching on the day of release, but it's Black Friday today. So I hope you got a bargain. If you were looking for a bargain on Black Friday, I hope you got one. If you had a sale yourself, I hope you had, good sales today. I went online earlier on, and I had a look at one of the newspapers, I can't remember online, and it had an article of all these empty shopping centres. All these shopping centres across the UK apparently opened up early, expecting the people at the door banging the doors down like there was a couple of years ago and last year, fighting over flat screen TVs, and all these shopping centres were completely empty. Apparently, the reason for that is everybody has gone online. Yes. Argos this morning between the hours of 8 and 9, well, the hour of 8 and 9, 1 hour, there were 700,000 people on their website. 700,000. The population of Southampton, where we are, is around 250,000. So nearly 3 Southamptons were in Argos for that 1 hour. All I could think of is, how much server space have they got to have that many people on their website at one time? Absolutely amazing. John Lewis, between the hours of 8 and 8:30 this morning, they were making 5 sales every single second. That's 9,000 sales in an hour, if I did my maths right, I'm not sure. 9,000 sales. And if all of them were buying a £500 TV, that's £4.5 million in half an hour. It's just absolutely crazy. Anyway, I hope you had a good Black Friday. If you were in the market for a bargain, I hope you got one. In fact, let's make that the question of the week. Did you get a Black Friday bargain? Take a picture of it. In fact, yes, let's do pictures and leave it in the comments below. If you've got a pair of shoes or, I don't know, a new washing machine, anything, I think it'd just be quite good fun to have pictures instead of comments. I'll leave a comment if you'd rather do that. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, that's the question of the week. Did you get a Black Friday bargain? Right, now, by the time you watch this, it will be December, so you are officially allowed to start thinking about Christmas. I will start thinking about Christmas personally in about 3 weeks' time. So about the 21st, 22nd of December. That's when I do all my shopping. It's absolutely fine. I'm married to a great wife, and she does most of the shopping and sorts out the turkey and all of that. But I want to talk a little bit today, a little bit about Christmas, and also a bit more about New Year. I think we forget about New Year. We get so involved in getting Christmas sorted and the presents and the meal and the relations and getting it all sorted. Boxing Day, you sit down and you think, I better start thinking about New Year. So yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing. So if you are opening between Christmas and New Year, or you're doing jobs on New Year, it could be quite a profitable time for you. However, you will have to start thinking about that now. We're closed between Christmas and New Year, so we've got a big fat banner on the website, balloonmarket.co.uk, that says Christmas and New Year. So get your New Year stuff at the same time as you get the Christmas stuff. So anyway, Christmas to start with. Got this little fella, Sitting Santa. He's new this year. Obviously, the Sitting Elf was really popular a couple of years ago and last year. So he's still around. He's still sitting on the shelf. Hey, elf on the shelf. But Santa has joined him, so he's going crazy this year. Really good. Still got those in stock. Hopefully, Amscan have ordered the right amount. We've got plenty in at the moment. Hopefully, by the time you watch this, we'll have plenty in still. But he's going really well. But yeah, let's talk about New Year. I brought a few New Year balloons up. I've shown you one or two of these, one before, but I've got an Angles balloon. Nearly said a Cubes balloon. Angles with a Z. I've not inflated one of those. I think it's sort of hexagonal, diamondy shape. And I brought a black champagne bottle up and this banner one that I've shown you before. I've said before, the colour scheme for New Year, black, white, gold, silver, very popular, quite sophisticated. So we've got those colours there. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the other things that you can use for particularly for the New Year countdown, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yay kind of moment. And I brought streamers. We've got streamers. I think I've talked about the red and the green ones before, but I've brought a few more colours up now. We've also got the standard streamers. Remember the sort that they used to throw over the side of the ships, cruise ships? Remember the Love Boat in the 1970s, 80s maybe? It must have been 80s. I wouldn't have been watching it in the 70s. I'm not that old. So we've got those as well. We've got the horns, like perfect for New Year. And also the confetti shooters. I've tested this one before on BMTV. I can't remember which one. It was quite a while ago. And this is one that genuinely frightened me. It was so loud and quite powerful. You just twist it, or twist it that way, and it just goes all over the place. That's a great confetti shooter. I tested this one a few weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago, and this is the one that you push up and it goes everywhere. You've got to do quite a hard push to get that to go everywhere. And a couple of the flutterfetti sticks. So these are filled with the big confetti, the flutterfetti, and then you just shake the stick around. So ideal for any party, but particularly pertinent for New Year, I think. Now, speaking of the black, the white, the gold, the silver, we've got this new range, this here. This is from Amscan, and this is the Sparkling Celebration range, and I really like it. We've obviously got quite a few number or age ranges, but I really like this one because it's sophisticated. I like that color, the whole white, black, gold, silver. I think it's quite sophisticated. But it's the sparkliness of it. I'm not sure how easy you'll be able to see this on camera, but in real life, it is really a nice balloon. It's got, even the black, it's quite subtle, but it's got the holographic sparkly effect. So a really nice balloon. We've got these ones in right now. There is a pink range as well. Oh, what do you think of my curl as well? Be honest. Is that a good curl? Is that a bad curl? Scores out of 10, please, in the comments down below. I'm not very good at curls. I get criticised for my curls all the time, but your honest opinion would be appreciated. Right, that's it for me this week. It's a quick one. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching and thank you for subscribing. Leave your comment down below. Did you get a Black Friday bargain? And I honestly hope I see you again next week. Thanks for watching. Bye. Well, Katie, I think the fact that you said not wanting to sound like a BMTV groupie makes you the very first BMTV groupie. So thank you for watching the show.
Look at what you're doing as a business and not as a hobby, because if you treat it in a hobby, which is what I did for the first 4 years, it doesn't really matter if I don't get work next weekend, or it doesn't really matter if I only charge this for it. It really does, because you're never going to run a business. And